Okay, so in one of my last videos where I made a homeless guy, one of you asked in the comments if I could make a weight system where you eat and then you get like fat and stuff like that. So I decided to actually make that. So we have these burgers on the floor and I can click eat to eat them, and as you can see my belly or stomach gets kind of bigger. Yeah, so it gradually like gets bigger, but of course at some point it can't really get that much larger. Let's compare ourselves to this rig. So we're kind of the same size, but if I eat a few more of these, like a lot, and also I don't know why that like glitch is happening, so if I walk and eat at the same time, it will like throw me back. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know, might be something with the C-frame or something. I don't really care. I made this in like an hour, so you gotta deal with that. And as you can see, I became like bigger than this rig. At some point when your stomach becomes too big, so you don't be just like a walking ball, I made it so it doesn't become any larger anymore, and I just realized I should have probably put it a bit more in front. This looks kind of weird, but that's okay. And then you actually yourself become larger when you eat more. And I also added this weight, so let's go to the players, and at my profile we have fat. So that's how fat I am. So let's say 40, because I trained one time and now it's 38. So every time I click on this weight, I basically train and then like lose the fat or the belly, whatever. And then once it comes to like this size, or actually, wait, how did that happen? Okay, I don't know how it came to -1. I'm gonna have to check that out in the scripts, which I will show you in a minute. And maybe I should have made this like a little less. Let's see how big it is. I should probably made it smaller. Yeah, it should probably be 1 by 1 by 1. Yeah, so then it's like invisible completely. So let's show you the scripting. Okay, so I'm going to try to be as quick as possible with this. This whole thing, like if you understand scripting, you can just copy this. If not, go watch my tutorial series and stuff like that to learn scripting, and then you will probably understand this better. Anyways, all of this is for creating a ball. Here we adjust the colors so it's kind of the same color as the player's character. Then over here we weld the ball to the actual character, and I also made a fat instance which is like int value, and that is inside of the player, and the starting value is 1, which should probably be 0 now that I think about it, but whatever. And then down here, this is like if the fat changes, but if it goes to like lower, for example, if we have a 10 fat, then I train a bit with weight, and then it goes down. This is literally just for it going down and like resizing the stomach. Let's just maybe adjust this, so maybe 0.8 is good. I think that's okay. Okay, so let's just open. Okay, so it's 111 and it's not visible. I eat a bit. Yeah, okay, I'm very big now. So let's see. Okay, so that's 11. So if I train a bit, so this should come like below 1. Bro, what? Oh. Okay, so seems we have a problem. Or maybe it's not even a problem, because maybe you should just like eat more, so you should like bulk up, and then when you're bulked up, then you can like lose all the weight, which that's kind of ironic, because I think that's a good way to do it in real life. So I might have to adjust the math, or you can do it yourself, because I doubt I actually plan on doing that, and I'm kind of lazy and tired of making this. But basically, if we go to the weight, which is a tool I just used, and we have a few things here. We have a server script, a client script. So in the server script, we get this remote event inside of the tool itself, which when fired from the local script, we basically activate it and then gain or actually lose the fat, and also add one more max health. I don't know, you can just make this a comment if you don't want that. I just thought of adding max health because I don't know, it just makes more sense, because I think I added it. So yeah, okay, so if you gain fat, you actually lose max health, because you know that's kind of how it works. So it just makes more sense and it's more realistic. And I just realized I forgot to show the actual code, or actually the rest of the code. So here we get the collection service, because that's how I use the burgers on the floor. So these are all just tagged with food. So basically anything you tag with food, which is right here, then you can use it as food. And then we get twin service and the breeze, we get the animation, which is inside the server script here. I made a twin info for eating. So down here, we use the twin info for like making the ball. And if you don't understand what ball is, that's the stomach or you getting fat, you know. So that's used for twin resize. And also this is for like if the magnitude. So if the ball is like at around this size, so then it can get bigger than this, and then it doesn't twin it, so it doesn't become larger, but rather your character scales up. Now this is change value function. This is just for the fat object value and the max health. I already told you that. And down here, this is like the most important bit, because this is the all proximity prompts where we get the food that is tagged and then get the proximity prompts. Then when they trigger, it plays a sound, plays the animations, does all that sort of stuff, and also does the C-frame twin. So as you saw, when I eat a burger, it goes like from the floor to the character and then disappears. So that's this twin right here, and also the debris. And if you don't know how that works, basically if you do debris, well, actually you need to have a service, so get service debris, and then do colon add item. Here you can put any instance you want, and this is the time. It's basically its lifetime. So when this line fires, you have like 0.2 seconds before the item gets destroyed, and then it just plays a sound and does the function that I've already shown you. And now inside the client script, inside the tool, we have tool activated, which just plays this animation of like lifting it. It also fires the remote event. It has a debounce of 0.5 seconds, so people don't spam it. And also it has on tool equip, it has like idle animation, because if it didn't have like an idle animation, the arm would like be always up here, and then you couldn't actually see it lifting. So that wouldn't really make sense. So I thought of adding an idle animation. When the tool is unequipped, it stops that animation. So if you want to get this model, it's on my Patreon. Link is below with some other models. Or you can just copy these scripts I've shown you that are on the screen right now. And also you can leave a suggestion what I should make next in the comments or in the Discord. Link is also down below.